Hi everyone, it's Sonia here. Well, have you ever been told that if you just washed your hair only once a week, then all your hair problems would be solved and you'd have really great hair? Well, I've been getting told that all my life, so I finally decided to wash my hair only once a week, and I did that for 2 years, and I'm here now to tell you how that turned out. Before I start, I want to tell you about my new favorite collagen supplement. This is from BioTrust. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Ageless Multi-Collagen from BioTrust. So this is a powder made of 5 types of essential collagen, and you just put it in any drink, hot or cold. It dissolves completely, it doesn't clump, and it has no taste, and it has really great effects for your skin. Hopefully also hair and nails, I'll see down the road, but so far I'm already seeing a difference on my skin. So if you're interested, please click the link below for more info and for a discount. Okay, so here's what happened with my hair. All my life I've had thin hair. It might look like I have a lot, but if you do this, check this out. Just to show you how little hair I actually have. Look at that. Wait. Okay, see that? That's all the hair on my head. It's really not much. It's just fluffed up, you know? And also it tends to get dry very easily, especially the ends. It gets frizzy, and in the back, this is my shameful little secret, it's really thin in the back, and it's been like that for a long time. So it's nothing new. It was like that already 20, 30 years ago. There's this area here that, you see, this is long, but this just doesn't grow. So I've at times had short hair to deal with that, but I really just want long hair. So people were telling me the reason my hair is like this is because I wash it too much, dry it out from the washing, and then it breaks off. So I thought, okay, I've been hearing this for my whole life, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it everything I've got. And for 2 years, washing hair only once a week, no tools, and no hot tools, heat styling, and no coloring. So here is my hair before. This was in 2015. I had stopped dyeing it at that time, hoping it would help. And I was just using these vegetable dyes like Manic Panic. I mean, I stopped dyeing it with permanent dyes. And as you see, it was very thin, and it was also very dry and very frizzy. What I did after that was I tried using hair vitamins for about a year, which is biotin. And at times I also used silica. And there was a really big improvement in my hair as far as I could tell. It seemed to be less frizzy, it grew. And at that point, what I did was I started coloring it again. I went back to blonde. I dyed, and then I stopped using the hair vitamins. I dyed it blonde. I dyed it blonde again the next year. That was the last time I heard somebody tell me, your hair is probably dry because you wash it too much. That was at that hair salon, so that was it. And I was like, fine then, I won't wash my hair anymore. Let you know how it turns out. But another thing happened, which was like right after I had it colored that time, I thought I'll get some extensions because I was still feeling like the back was thin. So I had extensions put in the back, and they were the kind that you glue in. And my hair is so thin to begin with that they glued it to very thin pieces of hair sections, and the extensions did come out when I brushed, and they ripped out my hair. So basically my hair was pulled out at the root in the back in several areas. So that is part of the reason why this is really short. It's like actually shorter than ever. Those extensions like did a lot of damage. So I'm hoping that it will grow back. Who knows though. But this is 2 years later. So that's part of the picture. These are the hair extensions that I got. You see that? That whatever that is on there, they take some of your hair and then they put this around it and then heat it up. They'll take one strand like that, and then they'll wrap that around a strand of your hair and use glue to heat it, and it'll stick to your strand, so your strand will blend with this. But then when you brush it, it's pulling on this, and it just ripped out all my hair. So I still have a whole bunch of them left, but you know I'm not going to use them. And anyway, that's not my color anymore. It's nice hair though, it's so soft. I wish I could use them. I really wish I had an easy solution to my hair problem, but so far I haven't found it. And so here's 2 years later. I basically have gray, greasy hair, and it's still really fine. There's still a hole in the back. I mean, whatever it is, it didn't do anything super dramatic, except that my hair is less frizzy. As in today, this is after having just washed it, and before, like years ago, I would have had to blow dry it, or it would have been like right out like that. Well, you know, frizzy.
Wish my hair was frizzier. It's not humid enough, if you're asking me.
So now it's really decreased the frizz, and it feels smoother, it feels softer, but it's just as thin as it ever was. The only thing is, you know when they say when you first stop washing your hair, it's going to be really, really greasy at first, and then that's going to get better? That did get better. Like I could easily go 3 days without washing my hair and it feels fine. Whereas in the beginning it was like my scalp felt all yucky and my hair looked super greasy. So I guess what I've gotten out of this is that I'm able to now only wash my hair twice a week instead of every day without my hair looking super greasy. And I'm hoping that that's going to be better for my hair in the long term. Here's my hair 1 day of not washing. See, now it doesn't get greasy. It looks like it's totally clean and it feels completely clean even though I haven't washed it since yesterday. So it's adjusted in that way. And in the back, I mean, I don't have the greatest hair as you know, but this is 1 day and it actually still doesn't feel at all greasy. It still feels like it's freshly washed. This is day 2. It looks smooth. It feels clean. It looks clean. My scalp still feels totally fine. It actually seems to have a little bit more body and wave than it did right after I had washed it. This is day 3. It actually still feels okay too. Even the scalp, as you see. Do you think it looks greasy? I don't think it's noticeably greasy. And again, it has body. It has even more of a wave. The back, it looks okay other than the fact that it's super thin. Maybe it's starting to get a little greasy on the scalp. Day 4, it still looks fine. Look, it has even more wave though. That's what I notice. It's like the longer I don't wash it, the more natural wave it gets. Scalp is still okay, maybe a tiny bit greasy, but it still feels pretty clean. And look, it has a lot of body. I find it actually has more body than it did right after I washed it. It's not bad, I guess, for 5 days of not washing your hair. Look, it's all fluffy. Okay, this is day 6. It's starting to feel a bit greasy. Okay, it's starting to feel greasy, but considering that I'm on day 6, it's not that bad. I can feel it with my fingers, but the casual observer might not notice yet. And it actually looks like fuller. It's like the longer I go without washing it, the fuller it looks. But now I don't like the way it feels. Day 7. Okay, now it's starting to feel greasy. I mean, it feels a bit grimy. It just occurred to me though that if my hair wasn't so thin in the middle and the back, probably even today, like on day 7, it would look totally fine. It doesn't really look the way you'd expect it to look after 7 days of not washing it. And that's what I mean, your hair does kind of get used to it. So here's my hair now 2 years later. As you see, it's gray. I've been going around with gray hair, growing out for a couple of years, and also greasy hair because I wasn't washing it. So I've been going around with greasy gray hair for 2 years because I was really committed to seeing if this would work. And here it is after having just washed it today. I'm going to show you the back. So there it is. So that's how it turned out. I mean, you know what? I think it does make my hair smoother, and it seems to have a bit of a wave. It seems a bit less damaged. But it's hard to say whether it's worth it or not because I've been growing around with this gray hair which I don't really like, for a long time, which, yeah, I wasn't really happy about that. And I've been going around with greasy hair. Basically, like, I felt like my hair just sucked for the last 2 years. I couldn't do anything with it. And I was hoping that at the end, it would be like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. I feel like I actually got better results when I was taking hair vitamins in terms of hair growth and fullness, although not necessarily frizz or dryness. These are the hair vitamins I was taking. I still have some left, and you know I'm going to use them, especially now. This is a type of silica, and it's a liquid, which works well for me because I hate swallowing pills. This is Advanced B Complex capsules, which also I can open and put in water, so I don't have to swallow a pill. And this one, biotin, is famous for making your hair grow. I think it really did work. I think all of this actually worked better than the not washing. Although my hair was smoother from not washing it. But here's my new thing. Now it's collagen. I mean, clearly just not washing my hair and doing all that other stuff didn't solve all my problems. I've got broken hair from extensions, so I'm giving this a shot. I'm going to be taking this every day for a long time. And I mean, if it can already start to improve my skin in such a short time, I'm thinking this has got to do something for my hair long term, hoping it's going to do a lot more than just not washing it. Anyhow, that's how it turned out. And if you're interested in this, click the link below. So that's it. I hope you found this useful. Let me know how it's been going for you if you've ever done anything like this. And that's it. You know, thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.